So in this video, I'm gonna try to do something I've never done before. I'm going to try to create a crystal opal bowl. And if you watch till the end, you will get a chance to win this starry, beautiful boulder opal. I will also face those four, hoping for a black opal. So stick around, and maybe the crystal ball will fill our wishes for this year coming. Okay, so this crystal ball has been something new I just came up with on the fly. I'm gonna try to just clean it up, and I do this at the end because this is going to be sort of learn as we go kind of thing to see if we can get all the sand off and create and just leave this as natural shape as we can, sort of representing maybe just a crystal knobby with beautiful blues, translucent blues. So we'll see how we clean it up at the end. But for now, we're gonna face those four. This is more what I have an idea about. So that's a big one. I'm gonna do a quick weigh-in for you, and that could end up being a black one and maybe more vertical piece. Still got good thickness on it, so let's see how we go. And that one is that's 19 carats. And what do you think about weighing rough opal and selling or representing in carats? There is divided opinions on that. I wonder, put in the comments what you think. Should the carats matter since you're gonna lose 80, 90 or more percent of the weight? Should it be just sold on ounces or maybe, you know, with more detail around actually what you're going to end up with, especially for those novices or people starting buying in carats, opal, rough. I'm not sure if that's a great idea. It might give you a misrepresentation of what the actual opal weight is, or the gem or the usable piece that you're going to end up with. And all these little things and extra bits are in my memberships now, and I had few members, so thank you for that. And please, if you haven't joined in or you haven't looked at the memberships and you're buying Opal on the store, please have a look. Watch that join member video. Look at this one. There's red, blue, there's a bit of sand, and that one 4.8, so I have hopes on that one. Even though it's got so much sand around, I think we can face this. I hope we can face this with some color on the dark opal. I don't think black, but of course we've seen the grey potch turning black. There's a little black one here. See, there's somebody just sliced it off. That is as black as you go, so I'm hoping for a little black gem, just taking that top off. And that at the moment is 2 carats, so not very big, but there's that, see that? Green, blue on black. Very good. So some little things, you know, like you're buying in carats, 19 carats, you're thinking, oh, 19 carats, so that's going to be worth more. But is that going to end up being bigger than the 2 carats rough here, which is pretty much, you know, if the sand clears up, the weight of it would be guaranteed to be around 1 carat, and you might just end up with 1 out of that 2, even though it's 19. So yeah, I'd be interested to see what do you think about rough opal and represented in carats. So, and there's this little pea knobby, but the color is at the moment just shining there, that green, and that one is 5.25 carats on that. So let's go and face them and see how we go, and then we tackle this start of the show, the crystal ball. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. I stepped into some unknown territory here. I don't know. Trying to be creative. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so we'll just start with this knobby, which I think has nothing in it apart from that little bit. But I'll just go around and just expose it. And I'll speed this one up because I don't want these videos to take more time than they need to. Alright, so as predicted, that's all we've got. One little speck, nice electric color, but there's nothing. So I tried to, you know, make the top just there, a little, you know, square rectangle on top, but I'm just wasting time here, and the wheel as well. So sometimes you just gotta cut them loose. I'm just doing this to show you there is just nothing in it. It's just a grey potch with a speck of color. Probably even too small to be a cheap. So we will see. That's it. That's all you've got. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing this because for some reason I just think I can always make something out of nothing. Blood out of the stone. You saw that video of mine, and I keep doing that, and sometimes it's just a waste of time. Still meditative though. See? Nothing. Can't really do anything. So let's just grab the next one. And what's the next? We've got this. Now that he's got a lot of sand, as you can see. So what do we do here? It can be black or dark at least, but sand everywhere. And there is that layer of color on the dark potch below, but it's got all the sand. So I might just take that sand off from this side just to see, you know, if that color bar, it's not gonna be a big stone, but there is some promising colors in there, promising bright and a full spectrum. So what I want to do is take that sand, so I have just that little, there's this little reddish bar, see there, that it goes around the stone. So that's where I want to get to. See the top there? Obviously clear sand. That green is bright, but sand everywhere. So I might as well just expose that color bar and go after that red, and just go from the top, get rid of that sand on top and the green. See that? That actually goes on the other side. So there is definitely a bar there. Won't be a big stone, but it should match up. Mind you, sometimes, whoops, sometimes those things, you know, like you just, when you think the color bar, you know, it goes from, you can see on both sides of the stone, and then middle is a potch. You know, it's happened before, it will happen again, but I'm gonna go for it. So basically just speed that. I see that color, it's very nice in there, so it's probably just half of that stone, but it goes on the other side. There is something in it. I know there's something in it. Alright, I'll speed it up and see what's in it. Enjoy the music. Big, but look at that. I knew there's something in there. That's quite a nice color, and yeah, there is still a little bit of sand on the edges there, which I will clean up. That sand underneath, it's not visible on top color bar, so that can stay, just bringing it the edge a little bit more. But look that color is deep, it's nice, it's a full spectrum, it's bright, it's not black opal, it's dark, but still very nice. I don't know what's it gonna be, maybe half a carat, but pretty good, pretty happy. I keep dropping them today. My hands are not warmed up for this, and I think that will do. You know, it's so hard to hold that opal. It's pretty much a dopstick now. But I just can't help it. I just want to get it perfect, you know, as much as possible with my hands, get that sand, everything I can. Just get rid of any imperfections, shape it to a reasonable shape before I put on the dopstick. And there you go. See? That's nice. Let's grab the next one. That's pretty good. Very good. Small. Let's get the next one. Come on. Alright. This one's black and one black with that color there, but it's just tiny and it's only on the like right on the tip with lots of sand, so I'm not sure what we're gonna get here. All I'm gonna do is take the tip off, hoping that it exposes some color and we end up with a very small black opal with some reasonable brightness. And it's yeah, it's looking like it just, we might get something. Let me speed this up and see what we get. Predicted, a small little black gem with greens and blues, not super bright, very black, and needs to be shaped, but it's getting so small I need to put on the dopstick, but it's got value, a couple of $100 worth, black, nice, happy. Alright, that's the big one here with that blue color bar, but just on one side, as you can see. It should be simple, but I'm not sure it goes all the way because it goes different color there. So I'm just gonna take that side in to see if I can match that color bar, and I'm hoping it goes through the middle, but I can't see the black patch in the middle, so I'm not sure if the color is gonna actually go right through the top of the stone and make that electric blue black gem, which would be wonderful there. But it just seems like, see the edge there already is losing the color. It's a bit on an angle and it's not as bright there. So look, I'm just gonna work around it. I'm gonna go around to expose that color by going around the top of the stone and then take the top off and see what we end up. So I'm gonna speed up from here again. Okay, see, it's not as bright as this side. Look at that. That side is awesome. That side not so great, but nevertheless color there. Alright, let's see what we end up with. this is what we've got. Black, but with those blues just kind of on the sides, and as I was hoping for something not to happen, it happened. No color in the middle, so that's all we've got. So I'm going straight in to take that top sand off that crystal ball, and it just, look, that's a lot of sand. So I'm gonna speed this up while I'm cleaning all the sand off it. And I'm prepared for the Dremel here, I'm prepared for everything to see if I can create the crystal ball. But upon more analysis under the light, I don't think, see, there's a very bright green blue in parts of it, and I don't think the sand just everywhere, so I don't think I'm gonna achieve what I thought I could achieve, and it might be a little bit boring, and we might just end up with a normal shaped crystal opal. Could be beautiful, so it's still exciting, but may not be anything novel. But I'll keep going, I'll speed it up as well, and let's see what we end up with. sand still there. Look, still in kind of a ball shape, maybe a football, like an Aussie rule football, or NFL for the Americans shape. But look, I'm just gonna go for a normal. I think I'm just gonna shape it into whatever, however the color lets me to shape it. And unfortunately I've got a blurry camera here and I would like to fix this up, so let me fix this up a little bit. See, I'm being very delicate with that sand, trying to get that ball shape, but look, the Dremel couldn't do it because the sand was deep. It was deep all inside. See, it's still going. I have to cover it off. There's sand everywhere. So I'll be glad if we end up with a usable opal here. It won't be too big. It's got nice crystal. I love the crystal opal. Whose favorite is crystal? And whose favorite is black? Let me know in the comments. But anyway, you can see that beautiful crystal. But look, see? You can see the sand is going deep on that top. And that's gonna be very hard to make it to a ball. It's not gonna be possible. So I give up. So just had a look under the torch to see. My next idea was to create a football, Aussie rule football in that eggy shape, but it's just too much sand, and it's a shame to waste the crystal. So sometimes we just roll, we give up. Like, that's it, we've been beaten. Our idea was good, and maybe in the future I'll make a crystal ball, but in this case I'm just gonna go for a straight opal, bring it in, clean up the sand. I can't waste this beautiful crystal on the shape and leave the sand. And so I'll speed it up. Let's go see what do we end up with. Sorry about that, guys. Doesn't mean we can't make our wishes. We might still get a New Year's wishes without the crystal ball, but with just the crystal opal. Beautiful crystal oval on the bowl. I'm really clutching at straws here. It's not, it's a failure. Let's face it, I didn't create a crystal bowl. It's a crystal opal oval shape. Beautiful, I'm happy, but failed achieving what I thought I could. All right, so this is what we've got. And we basically very quickly, was nothing. That was that little knobby that just had a little bit of color here. And that's it. So there's nothing in here, as you can see. Then we had that little black. And that's a black crystal. Sorry. And that's a black opal with the flashing green round to be finished on the dopstick. And that weighs, let's weigh this up, it's very small, and that's 0.3 carats, so very, very small black. Then we've got the big black blue. I left that potch in the middle because it's black. I can cut it and just make an opal in there, but it's pretty cool. That color bar wasn't running all the way through the thickness of the stone, unfortunately. So it had some on one side and the good one on this side. So, you know, it's a big piece still, so I can make it 3.8 carats, but I think I'll leave it the way it is and just finish it off. Then we had this that worked out beautifully. Look at that. That is your dark opal grey. There's a bit of sand there, but you can't see it from top. So that will work out to be a very pretty gem. Look at that. Yeah. Beautiful lightning ridge opal, that one. And that's half a carat, so not big. One to be on 0.55 to be exact, so it will end up being half. And what it was, and for the members, you would have seen my members preview calling it a crystal ball. And I was trying to attempt to make a crystal ball, but there was so much sand in it, and I failed miserably with that one. But ended up with this beautiful blue crystal, and it's decent size, and it's both sides are shining. This is the better side, but it is beautiful crystal blue opal. Can even be sliced still and make inlays, you know, like on the black. Oh, I don't have anything black here, but on the black that will look stunning, and that is 1.6 carats, so pretty good value from those little pieces, which a couple of them were given by Rob from Robbie's Nobbies, and you can look him up on the Facebook. So those freebies were good. That was one of them, so not bad for a freebie. There's a few $100 worth here. And that one probably just, you know, a couple of hundred, but still a freebie. I thought this was much better opal than it worked out to be, but that's how we go with opal. And yeah, those otherwise I just found around, which also worked out well. All right, so that's the end of another video. We didn't get the crystal ball, but we still can make wishes for 2024, and I hope we have a great year together. Please keep helping me out. If you like the video, if you like the channel, please click the like, subscribe if you haven't, join my membership if you like to contribute a few dollars a month and get extra perks, discounts, and there is a video explaining the memberships once you go to the right section. Also, I wanted to remind you, I've got those Yoa nuts from my last video, which I put a link here to it. They are going to auction on AusOpalStore.com, and that's AUS, and I'll be putting them up on a weekly basis. They'll be there for weeks, different ones. Some will be just having prices on it. So yeah, they are going, and they are awesome. And they come from Brucey's Oz Opal, and Kev, who's got that Facebook site. Find him if you have any opals to fix, any needs. He will help you out. He's brilliant, and that's where they come from, and I'm helping him sell some of his opal creations. So and finally the giveaway, which will be this starry opal. I'll help you out with the size of it, which is about 30 mil by 25 mil and about 5 mil thick here. And it's very simple. In a comment, have a guess at a weight. Just do one guess. So I will just be taking the first guess you make, and whoever gets closest to the real weight of this stone, and I will weigh it in the next video in front of you so you can see exactly what it weighs. Whoever gets closest gets this. Bit of fun, new year. It's I wish you all the best for 2024. I hope you all stick around and many more will join and we keep growing the channel together. There is heaps more to come, heaps more fun, and I'll see you on the next video. And what that's gonna be, I don't know. I actually don't know. It's just, I'm gonna go with the flow. That's what happens. I started this video with trying to make a crystal ball. Didn't. And the members got the preview of it, and now they'll be saying, but you ended up with just a crystal oval shaped opal. Well, that's what happens with opal. We can't plan this too much because, you know, like, it's unpredictable. So that's a benefit of the membership. They get what I'm thinking first and then end up seeing something else, because that's how the opal works. But yeah, so all the best. Thank you very much. All the best for the new year, and I'll see you in 2024.